Hello, good day everyone. And in this video, we find the limit of this function, and we have a x raised to the power 4 minus 4 times x plus 3 over x minus 1 whole square. So first of all, we direct put a limit in this function. Then this is a 1 raised to the power 4 minus 4 times x approach to 1. So here we write a 1 plus 3 over this is a 1 minus 1 whole square. Then 1 raised to the power 4 is 1 minus 4 multiply 1 is a 4 plus 3 over this is a 1 minus 1 which is equal to 0, and 0 square is a 0. So 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 3, and next term is a plus 3, and denominator is a 0. So minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. So 0 over 0. So we have a 0 over 0 form. So this implies this method is not valid. So we find the limit of this function with another method. We have a x raised to the power 4 minus 4 times x plus 3 over x minus 1 whole square. So look at this nominator. We have a x raised to the power 4 minus 4x plus 3. We find the factor of this equation. For this we use a synthetic division. So the factor of x raised to the power 4 is a 1. So here we write a 1, and we have a no term of x raised to the power 3, so that's why we write a 0. And we have a no term of x raised to the power square, so we write a 0. And the next term is a x, so the coefficient of x is a minus 4, and the constant is a 3. Here we take a 1. Now we write this first number as it is. In the next step we multiply this 1 by this 1, we get a 1, and 0 plus 1 is a 1. Now multiply this 1 by 1, we get a 1, and 0 plus 1 is a 1. Multiply this 1 by this 1, we get a 1. So minus 4 plus 1 is a minus 3. Multiply this minus 3 by 1, we get a minus 3. So 3 minus 3 is a 0. So the last term, this remainder is a 0. So this implies this is the factor of our equation. Now this will become a cubic equation, and again we take a factor 1. So we write this digit as it is. Now multiply this 1 by this 1, we get a 1, and the 1 plus 1 is a 2. Multiply this 2 by 1, we get a 2, and 2 plus 1 is a 3. Multiply this 3 by 1, we get a 3, and minus 3 plus 3 is a 0. So now this equation will become a quadratic equation, and we write this as a x square, and this is a plus 2x, and the last is a plus 3. It's equal to 0. This is our remaining part, and we write this factor as a x is equal to, so one factor is a 1, so we write x is equal to 1, and other factor is also a 1, so we write this as a x is equal to 1. Now we write this as a x minus 1 is equal to 0, and this is a x minus 1 is equal to 0. So if we combine these two equations, then we can write this as a x minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. And so this implies we write this above equation as a limit x approach to 1, and this is equal to x minus 1 whole square, and our remaining part is a x square plus 2 times x plus 3 over the denominator is a x minus 1 whole square. Now this x minus 1 whole square and this x minus 1 whole square will cancel. We just get limit x approach to 1 x square plus 2 times x plus 3. Now we apply the limit of this function. So we have a 1 raised to the power 2 plus 2, and x approach to 1. So here we write a 1 plus is a 3. So 1 square is a 1. Multiply this 2 by 1, we get a 2 plus this is a 3. And 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. So in our question, the limit of our function is 6, and we have done. Thank you.